Is Alpharetta still worth moving to in 2026? Over the years, Alpharetta has been a top contender in North Metro Atlanta, but does it pass the test of time? Is it still worth it to move here? Today, we're breaking down all the details and you can make up your own mind. My name is Joel. I'm a local realtor here in Metro Atlanta, and this is what I do. I make videos to help people know what it's like to live here in Metro Atlanta, and every day I help people just like you make a move to or in Georgia. Reach out anytime if you have any questions. Let's get into it. So first up, where is Alpharetta? Alpharetta is about a 30-minute drive north of Atlanta. You just head straight up Georgia 400. Depending on traffic, you can get to downtown Atlanta without too much hassle, especially if you're heading out during non-peak hours. It's a really direct route, and that's one of the big reasons people like living here. Easy access to the city without actually having to live in the middle of it. Alpharetta covers exits 8 through 11 along Georgia 400, and just a heads up, the roads around here often go by multiple names. So if you look for Georgia 400 on Google Maps, you might see it as Highway 19 or Turner Parkway. It's not uncommon for one stretch of road to change names 2 or 3 times. It can be a little confusing at first, but once you get used to it, it's no big deal. Alpharetta is part of North Fulton County and sits in a real sweet spot geographically. It borders cities like Roswell to the south, Milton to the west, Johns Creek to the east, and coming just a bit farther north. That central location is key. It gives you great access not just to Atlanta, but also all the surrounding suburbs. Whether you're commuting, heading out for dinner, or just looking for a change of scenery, then you've got options in every direction. When it comes to housing, Alpharetta offers a little bit of everything. Whether you're looking for, a townhome, family-sized suburban home, big luxury estate, there's something here for just about every lifestyle and budget within reason. Most of the detached single-family homes were built in the 90s and the early 2000s, but you'll also find newer construction popping up, especially in the big luxury master plan communities and in the downtown area. Townhomes and condos are becoming more popular, especially around areas like Avalon for anyone who wants that walkability, low maintenance lifestyle. As of right now, the median home price in Alpharetta is just around $770,000, which is the highest median home price for Alpharetta that we've ever seen. That happens when you have high demand and limited inventory. Homes here tend to hold their value really well, which makes them a solid long-term investment. Now, that said, affordability is something to consider. Alpharetta is definitely on the higher end compared to nearby communities. For example, you might find better value in places like Woodstock, Cumming, or even parts of Roswell, especially if you're trying to stretch your budget just a bit. But what you're paying for in Alpharetta is that full package. Top schools, great amenities, low crime, strong resale value. Detached homes typically start in the low 400s, and that'll get you something pretty modest and likely built 3-4 decades ago. Most of the homes people are looking for, modern finishes, good schools, move-in ready, they're going to land somewhere between $700,000 and $900,000. Luxury homes can push into the multi-millions, especially in gated communities and some of the equestrian neighborhoods. Bottom line, housing in Alpharetta isn't cheap, but you're getting a lot for what you pay for. And if you're investing in a lifestyle, not just square footage, it's really hard to beat. If you're the type of person that likes to stay active, then Alpharetta makes it really easy to get outside without going too far from home. Let's start with the Big Creek Greenway. This is a big deal around here. It's about an 8-mile paved path that winds through wooded areas, wetlands, and parks, perfect for biking, walking, running, or even just taking a stroll or a cruise. It goes all through Alpharetta and then stretches up all the way into Forsyth County for an additional 11 miles. You'll see everyone from serious cyclists to casual walkers out there, and it connects to a bunch of different neighborhoods and parks along the way. For something more local, they've been working on the Alpha Loop. Think of it like Alpharetta's version of the Atlanta Beltline, a multi-use trail designed to connect the hotspots of the city like downtown, Avalon, North Point, and Northwind's business district. It's getting more and more exciting as it continues to grow. It's not quite there yet though. And of course, Alpharetta is not without its parks and green space. Wills Park is like the crown jewel of the local park, spanning over 100 acres. It's packed with amenities including multiple playgrounds, baseball fields, tennis courts, and an equestrian center, dog park, pool, splash pad, all the things. You can't miss it when you're heading toward the city center on Old Milton Parkway right after it changes names from Rucker Road. For something more laid back, Webbridge Park is a quieter experience with walking trails, soccer fields, and a well-shaded playground that's, kind of tucked back in there. If schools are a priority, then Alpharetta is going to consistently rank as one of the best places in Georgia for public education, especially when it comes to high schools. The city is part of the Fulton County School District, which is widely considered one of the top performing districts in the state. But don't take it from me. Let's look at the numbers. Alpharetta High is one of the top ranked public schools in all of Georgia. It has an A+ rating on niche.com and a 9 out of 10 on greatschools.org. Just a little further north, you've got Cambridge High School. This one has a more suburban, community-driven feel and also gets high marks, an A from niche.com and a 9 out of 10 from greatschools.org. Depending on where you are in Alpharetta, some areas are going to be zoned for Chattahoochee High School, which is technically in Johns Creek, but it's another standout with an A+ rating on niche.com and a 9 out of 10 on greatschools.org. And then on the northern edge of Alpharetta, once you cross over into Forsyth County, you might also run into Denmark High School. It's relatively new, but already very well ranked with an A on niche.com and a 7 out of 10 on Great Schools, though that number is likely to rise as the school continues to get its own track record. This over here. Quick pause to say, if you're thinking about making a move to Alpharetta or really anywhere in Atlanta, there are a few easy ways to take your next step. You can reach out to me directly at the contact info on your screen, or you can fill out our Connect form and we'll reach out to you at a time that's convenient, or just grab our free relocation guide if you're still in that early research phase. Of course, if you're not ready for any of that, just keep watching. One of the biggest reasons people move to Alpharetta is because there's actually stuff to do here. There are some communities around that claim to have amenities, but only because they commute into Alpharetta for those amenities. Looking at you, Johns Creek. Let's start with the big one, Avalon. This is a massive live, work, play development that's kind of the heartbeat of Alpharetta. It's got everything. High-end restaurants, boutique shopping, a movie theater, luxury apartments, office space, big green lawn where they host events year-round. From ice skating to yoga in the spring, there's always something happening. It's upscale and super approachable. Whether you're going for a date night or taking the kids out for an afternoon, checks all the boxes. Then you've got downtown Alpharetta, which has had a huge revitalization in the last few years. It's got more of a local, small town feel compared to Avalon, but it's just as lively. Think local breweries, farm-to-table restaurants, boutiques, art galleries, coffee shops, and a farmer's market on the weekends. It's super walkable, and you'll find everything from food truck events to live music nights in the square. If you're into shopping, North Point Mall is still hanging on, but it's actually going through a pretty big transformation into more of a mixed-use space. So it's trying to become something a little bit more modern and community-focused. And let's not forget the Amerisbank Amphitheater. This is one of the best outdoor music venues in Metro Atlanta. Major artists come through here every year, everyone from Dave Matthews Band to Alanis Morissette to classic rock legends. It's a huge draw for people all over North Atlanta. Test, test, okay. So what makes Alpharetta stand out from others? Honestly, this is the complete package. Great homes, top tier schools, strong job market, thriving dining and shopping scene, and somehow it still manages to feel laid back and suburban. Alpharetta has done an incredible job creating that live, work, play balance. You've got everything from high-end shopping, luxury apartments, to tree-lined neighborhoods and local parks. The vibe is upscale without being too pretentious. It's also a major tech hub. People call it the tech city of the South for a reason. Hundreds of tech companies are headquartered or have offices here. So you've got a lot of professionals moving into the area, which fuels the local economy and keeps the demand for housing strong. One thing that really stands out is how Alpharetta has developed with intention. Places like Avalon and the downtown area aren't just afterthoughts. They're designed to create walkable, connected spaces where people want to spend time. There's always something going on, from live music to food truck nights or outdoor yoga. It feels, modern while still family friendly and accessible. Hello. When people ask about safety, I won't give you my opinion because legally I shouldn't. So we'll look at some reliable data. According to Neighborhood Scout's crime analysis, Alpharetta's overall crime situation shows a mix of perspectives. Neighborhood Scout reports that the chance of a person becoming a victim of violent crime in Alpharetta is 1 in 334 and property crime is 1 in 73. While the site notes Alpharetta's crime rate is higher than the national average overall, it also says that compared to cities of similar size, Alpharetta has a crime rate that is noticeably lower than the average, meaning it's generally safer than many similarly sized communities across the country. What's important to understand is that Alpharetta isn't a place with constant crime concerns. Violent crime rates, for example, are relatively low, with many types of serious incidents occurring at rates below national numbers. If you've got questions or want help figuring out your next move, I've got a menu of ways that we can connect. Reach out to me at the contact info on the screen right now, or you can take 30 seconds, fill out our Connect form, and I'll be happy to reach out to you. If you'd rather keep things a little bit more low-key on your own time, I've put together a free relocation guide that you can download and check out whenever it's convenient. Or if you're just in research mode, keep watching some more videos. I'll see you in the next one.